My last part of my mission was in Paris, and that's the main big city in France. And the area I was covering was about 45 minutes from Paris, but we were in and out all the time. And the city was called Saint-Ouen, which is completely different than Paris. Paris, you have all the big metros, which are underground subways. You have all the different people, you have all the attractions, you have all the museums, you have everything that Paris is famous for. And then once you go out to Saint-Ouen, you kind of change worlds, and there are so many African people there, there are so many poor people there. It smells gross, and it's not kept very clean, and it's kind of dangerous. It's actually, maybe I shouldn't say that it's dangerous, but the Lord protects us. I know He does. But out in Saint-Ouen, there are just markets full of people trying to sell their things, who sometimes rip you off. But you'll see all these little markets of clothes and food, and there's more parts of it are nice. It just kind of depends. The church is in a poorer area, but if you go a little bit farther in Saint-Ouen, there's tons and tons of apartment buildings and little roads. And so for transportation in Paris, we would take the metros, the underground subways, and sometimes buses. We didn't have a car, but we got to know the bus system really well. So that's kind of what Saint-Ouen was like. Paris is fun. Paris is living the dream. Every time I went there, I was like, I can't believe I'm here in Paris. So many good food, so many good things to eat, so yummy food and different attractions. But it's typical France. It's what you think of. The little cobblestone streets and the teeny roads and all the stands of the cafes and the little boulangerie and people walking trying to sell you things, people with their dogs in the park. It's just, it's really busy there. People are walking trying to get to work. Everybody in Paris, I feel like, is just worried about their work because they're dressed nice and they get in the metro, they get into their zone, they pull out their iPhone and they work. They don't want to talk to people, but they go to and from work and then they go home. It's not really relaxed. It's just go for them. So, but we did do a lot of our contacting because we didn't walk as much. We had a lot of traveling to do. Our favorite was to contact on these metros, and we would just make sure we sat in an area. There were four seats in a little booth, and I'd sit by my companion. We'd sit next to a woman. You can't contact men in this mission, which is for good because it can be dangerous, and you also can't contact Muslim people. That's against the mission. You can't get special permission from the mission president. But we'd sit next to a woman and then just try and start a conversation and try and see her needs and show her how the gospel could help her. So that's what it's like to live in Paris.